Welcome back everybody to another episode of Skylines Snowfall with me, Vapor. And I'm really liking this. When the sun's kind of setting, it looks really nice. I'm liking all these pathways as well. I really need to kind of decorate around them. I might take a look at that in this episode like I did originally promised. I did get a few comments as well about putting, I think it was the dirt road? Yeah, the gravel road in, and then obviously connecting parks to that. And apparently there's a few mods out there that allow you to build off it, so I'll take a look at those. But it would be nice to see if we can actually do something without heavily modding the game, I guess. Not that I'm going to be allowed to do much. But I know there's like a ploppable thing, I can plop stuff everywhere, but I don't know. We'll look at that at another point. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is just have a look at the commercial a little bit. We're close to leveling up here, aren't we? Let's have a see. So, I think, yeah, we're going to get quite a few bits here. But I need to kind of look at commercial now. I could probably do some high density, but I don't know if I really want that in the middle. I'm a little bit kind of sat on the fence, and we need some offices as well. So what I think we're going to do, I don't know if I want the highway to come over here. It would probably make sense. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it, but it would make sense. Let's see. That's the best place to... I don't want a huge amount of traffic coming in. Yeah, we might remove this road here and do a 4-lane, which I might eventually replace with a 6-lane, but we'll see. I want to leave kind of a decent amount of gap between junctions, so I think if we can run this up here, say to about there, it'd help if you actually connected the roads together. Come on. Come on, baby. Get it together now. There we are. Not sure how far we'll go with that. We might go a little bit further. Let's say to about here. And then I might do a temporary link to this. But this, we're going to continue with housing. I might. Let's think. I don't know if we can do all this high density along the coastline and have more kind of suburby areas in the middle. I don't know if yeah, I think that's probably the best bet. So what we need to do is give ourselves... Oh, we've got trams and everything as well. Oh my goodness. Is that just a tram road? 2-lane road with tram tracks. Okay. There we go. So I think... Just trying to get my head around this a little bit. Okay, well, we've got to do some public transport as well. That'd be really useful, considering we're going to be doing stuff like this. Just wondering if this should be kind of like a bit of a boulevard, like with the main. You have, I know I'm talking a lot. We do have, yeah, we have high density. So maybe some high density followed by the lower density just around it. Yeah. Let's do that. But I get the feeling people that live here will complain about the noise. We'll see. Right, let's give it a bit of distance. Let's say about here. And we will switch to this tool, I think. Actually, now first. Just thinking about parks, subways, things like that. We'll do something more kind of along those lines. I'm not so worried about what's going here yet. Because I don't want to have too many kind of buildings close to such a busy junction. I mean, look at the cars that run it now. It does need replacing with a bigger road. If we've got loads of buildings and things, there's going to be more cars kind of coming onto the road. And this bit we're going to move, so I'm not too bothered about that. kind of in my head I've got an image of what I'm looking for, so I'm hoping we can make it work. I don't know if a straight row is a good idea, because it might not be. It's a little bit off. Let me turn the snap tool off a second. There we go. And it's not the end of the road here, but I think we just connect this out. There we go. And we can probably shoot off a road kind of this way. We don't need tons of commercial just yet, but we need to put some offices in as well. Quite a few things. I don't know what to put here yet. We'll figure something out. Right, so I think kind of back here we'll go with some kind of lower density. On kind of this side we'll go with some high density. Probably just kind of do something like that. That should kind of take care of that need. And although I do want to put offices down, we will continue this little forestry area we've got, because we're going to start exporting that, and that's a good thing. I mean, we'll probably use it as well, but there we go. Right, check some things. We've got water there. We need to, may as well use the heat pipes. Need to upgrade them as well. So let's just plug these out. Like so. Let's see if we can do this right. Not missing anything. Okay, nice. I should have probably gone and had a look at some assets we could put down for decoration, but we've unlocked quite a bit now, so we can use some of them. I'm tempted. I noticed there's kind of things like for, I don't know if it's space stations. I did mention this before, I think. We could do a space elevator and things like that. I think that's pretty cool, to be honest. I should probably give heat to the whole of my town, really, shouldn't I? Really skimping here. Oh, and Noble Rambler mentioned, because I kept going on about this being a really strange design, but he did some research on my behalf and said apparently, I think he said in New York they have it, which is crazy. I just didn't. I don't think it's kind of an efficient way of doing things, but they must have a reason for it being there. Maybe it's just old and they just decided to never replace it. But if you've not checked out Noble Rambler's channel, I highly recommend it. He's an aficionado of Banished, and he knows quite a bit. He's, I don't call him slower paced than me, because I'm fairly slow, but he does go in depth about things. So if you like that sort of thing, definitely go and check him out. Right, let's unpause the game. How are we doing? Hours fine. High school. Ooh, that's starting to drop. That's a good sign, though. Uh-oh, building's burned down, yes. Yeah, having the capacity kind of dropping means that we've got people going, which is excellent. It's kind of what we needed. I'm tempted to put one around kind of this area somewhere, because with all these high density buildings, we're getting a lot of people. I'm going to try and sneak one in here. We're going to extend this road up. That should help. There we go. Let's have a quick look. Water's fine. Yeah, just keep an eye on garbage. Crime. I don't know. Ah, here we go. Noise pollution. This is where it's going to kind of depict what I kind of do on this side. Because I might separate this residential with a nice parky kind of area along this side. Sorry, my voice started to croak there. Right. Either we've done something wrong, or we've run out of heat. No. We've not run out, so Where have I missed a connection? Is that the one? There's one there too. I may as well do these buildings while we're here, haven't I didn't think those geothermal buildings would hold up, but obviously two of them are covering our city quite well at the moment. There we are. Keep everybody happy. Okay, right. So seeing as we can keep clicking that for. The only issue here is power. But if we just drag one across here for now. That should help. That should help those guys out. It's nice to have some bigger buildings actually. Oh, that single street doesn't half make it look very tight. I can see me turning these into one-way roads at some point. Reminds me of London though. If you go into the centre of London, it's very much like this. Very compact. It's very hard to navigate as well. Okay. Let's turn the day-night cycle off. For the moment. Oops. I need to get the mod for that. I keep saying it. Ah, there we go. We can see properly. Right, so I think the first thing I'm going to do with regards to decorating is put in some trees on these roads. It sounds like a silly little thing, but I think it makes a huge difference. Even though the trees are going to be frozen. I hate when it does that, don't it? I'll knock a building out. You can barely see them. It's kind of funny. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Probably upgrade single roads as well. Just to make the area look a little bit... Even the curbside seems to change as well. Although it looks like the grass... Yeah, the grass has got snow on it. That's all it is. Look at all the people using our pathways. It means I've done something good. The road seems a lot narrower when you do this though. Does that mean they can't park on the sides? Well, there's something interesting. Where are they going to park now? I need to put some car parks in. Just got to keep an eye on this demand here because I have a tendency to not look at it, but there's a lot of cars driving around. Public transport is definitely something we're going to have to look into. Because all these people travelling in their cars is certainly going to cause some problems in the long run. I'm not so sure about the trams. I have a feeling I'm going to use them to link up our kind of snow ski resort. I don't know, I like the idea of a tram going up into the mountains. Whether that'll work on that, we'll find out as we get there. I don't know why I'm clicking singly when I can just drag. Right. Now, if any of you guys would prefer, when I'm doing maybe stuff like this, to either cut out and then come back in again, or put it on a bit of a time lapse, just let me know. I'm quite happy. Oh, sausages. I'm quite happy here to just do it this way, but yeah, just let me know. See, it's making everybody happy. I like seeing smiling faces. It means I'm doing something right. Okay, just let me make sure I've got most of this area now. I think we have. Oh, geez, I've gone on a right tangent now. I've gone up into this area as well. Never mind. Yep, I think we've done a good job there. Right, let's have a look at parks. So is this the land value? Oh, no, this is just leisure. Where's land value? Now this is going to get affected by this, so... Woohoo! What have we got? We've got trains, level 6 unique... Ah, you know, these are things I never look at. I'm going to have a look at these. Hydro dam... Aha! Now these we do need. I'm going to be putting these over here. Excellent. Right, so where's the unique buildings? Can we actually have any of these? Ooh. Christmas tree. Oh no, do you know what? This is going to look really nice somewhere over here in this kind of area. I think if we go... I've got to really think about this now. I think somewhere like that. Okay. I'm guessing that lights up at night. We'll have to have a look. We'll decorate more around there. I might even put a subway station on the other side. We'll come back to that. Just as soon as I saw it, we'll put it in. That tells me I've built it. Okay. What else? Statue of Wealth. Okay. Some of these buildings look quite nice. A pretty fountain reminds passers-by of how fragile life is. Requirement for building a fusion power plant. Oh yeah, I forgot. Eden Project. That's something else I might look into. It's a medical centre. The space elevator. Ah, so we do want that. The posh mall. Can't build that yet, but I think that'll look nice. Now, I'm not sure if I'd want to put that there. It's only tiny. Okay. Since it's so small, let's have a look where we could put this. Maybe we could put it in over this side, but I'd much like to get some stuff in here. Excuse me while I try and figure out where I want it. Okay, I think what we'll do is we will go with, for the time being, as much as I don't like it, this gravel road. And we will be very careful where I place this, because I don't want to cause any issues with vehicles. So let's do something like that. And wrong one. Put it on that side. Some of these look very bizarre because of the snow. They look much more colourful without the snow being there. We might add something else on that side. Again, I need to have a look. I do need to have a look for a mod for placing these parks either anywhere I wish or a lot of things are upgrading. Oh, we've got a garbage problem. All those houses upgrading. Excellent. Some more incineration plants in. There's another one. Should be. Oh, we've got another one of the landfills is full by the looks of it. Okay, that's 13% full, 65%. I used to have a mod for auto empty, and I think we need to get that as well. The incinerators are burning through a fair amount of it. I need to come back and take a look at that. Oh wow, so much is levelling up. Oh, it's because I've placed this, I think. Look at them all upgrading. Oh my goodness. This is what we like to see. This is, that's one thing I actually like about this game. Placing nice things actually improve the game. Now, obviously, because I like playing Banished, it kind of goes hand in hand really with that, because making it look good actually counts in this. But we've got this and this, and I think they kind of go together. We will put the metro station here as well, I think. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, the Grand Mall as well. Damn. I think as we expand this, we'll put it in. I don't want to put it in just yet. Opera House. I think that might go over here. Expo Centre. Science. Oh wow, there's so many different buildings. Stadium. Okay, I'm getting all excited. Yeah, I haven't really when you look at it, because I want to use a lot of these over in the mountain kind of ski resort area, I don't really want to be using them here so much. Now, a skate park would go nice here, so I'm going to kind of go against myself and put one in. I can always put another one in, because I can imagine one of these being kind of in this sort of area, just based on what it's like in London. I was hoping that would connect up a little bit better. I think it will actually. I think it's just the way I've done it. Let's try it again. Yes. As the land's a little bit uneven, I guess, but now the problem we're going to have here is people trying to cross. So I'm going to have to put in. I think I prefer subways. I prefer to go downwards. So if we, can you hear the music? It's very noisy here, but yeah, it's definitely music. Christmassy music. I'm gonna get bad luck now. That's a steep step, isn't it? This is doing the lines a little bit. Yeah, that's not bad. It still looks kind of steep, but we can deal with it. Is that car parking spaces? Yeah. So this one's gonna give me some headache now. Oh, that's what we call the 3 Ps. And it's all to do with planning. I'm not going to say what the 3 Ps are, I'll leave it to your imagination. Because I don't swear on my channel. But 2 of the Ps are poor planning. I think I've just done it again, haven't I? Oh, come on now. There we are. We'll get it in eventually. Might look a bit strange, but it makes sense. I don't even know if they can just walk across these roads, but we'll see. I might end up deleting it, but I know when we've got these kind of crossings here, if you can limit people walking across, it does make a huge difference. Right. What's with these garbage problems? The problem is here they come now. They're just taking their sweet old time to get over here. Oh wow, look at this building up. Yes. I'll sort the garbage out in a minute. So, is it still education? Yeah. We're a little bit behind on the education front, I think. That's the problem. But we're starting to get there. And it is looking nicer. I'm going to download some extra assets, I think. I just like the fact that they're using all the pathways I've put in. I'm going to line the paths with some trees and bushes, but literally there's nothing here. So I'm going to put some different ones kind of around it. But yeah, until I get those I can't really do it. So I think that's a good place to leave the episode. So until next time, as always, take care.